Fan here, and in this video I have a new video game review for you guys. So the game I will be reviewing is a game that I actually got for my birthday a few months ago, back at the end of May. My sister got me a new Pokemon spin-off game, New Pokemon Snap, which is actually kind of a sequel to the original Pokemon Snap game, which was released for the Nintendo 64. And for you hardcore Nintendo gamers out there, the Nintendo 64 was kind of like the next home console system after the SNES, like the SNES. So I think the Nintendo 64 was the next home console system after that. And there were two Pokemon games that I had for the Nintendo 64. I had Pokemon Stadium 2, and I had Hey You Pikachu, another kind of obscure Pokemon spin-off. But I never owned the original Pokemon Snap game. So going into this new game that I got for my birthday from my sister, it kind of took me a while to play through it. Not because it was hard or anything, but just because I wasn't fully invested with the game. So I do enjoy it though. I enjoy the music. I really like the music, and the Pokemon look very lively, and just the behavior. The more Pokemon you take photos of, the more they start to grow accustomed to your presence when you go into these kind of guides throughout different areas in the Lental region. And the Lental region, I kind of liked the mystery of what you were kind of solving with some of the kind of energy that some of the Pokemon gave off, which I don't want to spoil, because if this is a non-spoiler review. So, but yeah, there's this kind of energy that the Pokemon give off, and that energy is kind of the mystery of the story of the game. And I thought that was interesting, but at the same time it also felt kind of familiar. And also I liked how every time you took different photos, there's different poses that Pokemon can do. So there's different rankings for kind of photos that you take of the Pokemon in the game. And I liked how there were 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star photos. And the more photos of these Pokemon you would take, you would fill up the Pokemon photo decks. So the photo decks is essentially the Pokédex in the game, and the more photos you take of the Pokemon, the more you fill up the photo decks. And that was the main thing that you're doing in the game. So I'm not really the kind of person that would just want to do one thing in the game, just taking photos, because that's all you're doing really in the game. All you're doing is taking photos. So it just didn't have that same kind of value that I do for the main series games. So that's kind of a criticism that I have, but at the same time it's a sequel to a game that came out a long time ago that I never played. So it just wasn't a game that I was fully invested in, and that's why it kind of took me a while to finish beating the game. But I did beat the game, and it's an enjoyable game. And also, one thing I do like about the game is that there's voice acting. The human characters are being voiced. So that was a nice little novelty to have in this game, because we never really had that before in a Pokemon game, except for the Detective Pikachu video game that the live-action movie was based on. That was the very first Pokemon game that had voice acting, the Great Detective Pikachu video game that inspired the movie. So I thought that was really cool. And yeah, overall, I enjoy the game. I like the music. The graphics are beautiful, by the way. Definitely visually pleasing. The new Pokemon Snap has a lot of just lively environments with the Pokemon living in their natural habitats, and you go to all these different locations. You go to a snowy area, you go into this volcano, into these ancient ruined locations underwater, and I love that aspect of the game. Just seeing all these different locations and seeing all of these Pokemon just existing in this world that they created within this game, and that's an aspect of the game that I really, really appreciate. And it looks like with the Legends Arceus game, it seems like there are certain elements of the new Pokemon Snap game in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is quite fascinating to me. So yeah, that should do it for this review. If I had to give like a percentage, like for video games, I'm thinking of like doing more of like a percentage kind of a rating system for video games. So my overall rating slash percentage would be probably like an 85%. So that's like a B plus in my book for new Pokemon Snap. So yeah, that should do it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.